Well, welcome to Algebra 2, Mr. Harkin's 2021 school year. My name is Mr. Harkin, Jeremy Harkin. I have been teaching, this is my 21st year teaching math. I haven't taught Algebra 2 in long enough, so I'm super excited about it. I used to taught a lot of geometry. I teach computer science. I haven't taught Algebra 2 in about 5, 6 years. So I'm really excited about teaching Algebra 2. I want to give you a little heads up on how I'm going to run this interaction. So if you'd like, I'd encourage you to get your $100 iPad, see what they have to do through class. So what's great about the video is you can pause. So if I were you, I'd pause now. Go get your $100 iPad. You can get their calculator if they have the calculator. The there it is, the TI-84 Plus. They have the calculator, get the calculator. If they have a stylus, let them get the stylus, just so you can kind of interact in what they would have to do in my course. Right. So I use a lot of things called Class Kick. So I'm going to share it with you so you guys can see. So what they would do is they would get a code from me, and the code today, just so you guys can see something that we've done, would be JEP8QS. So if you went to the app Class Kick, and you'll see it. Okay, so here's my version of Class Kick. Let's see if you do. Usually Class Kick's that green hand on the bottom. So what the students would do, they would go into Class Kicks, they'd enter a code, and then they would pop them into these types of problems. Okay? And what I've learned in this first 3 weeks of class is I used to give them to them right off the bat, and they would struggle. They're not easy problems, by no means. And I don't mind them struggling. I think it's a really good process. I think you learn a lot when you don't know, when you learn, you try some things. So they would write, and you can write on here. And what's great is when I write, they get to see it, or if you're on there, you would see it. And we can kind of, it's nice that I can do this together and you can hear me, and we would all solve these problems. I would, if you look at my screen, here's my screen, I could go in and pick any kid and say, oh, and they're not on, they're all gray right now. So I can say, oh, Tyler, here, awesome. See, there's that purple that I wrote. He sees the purple what I wrote. And he guessed x equals 2. Awesome, Alex. And then we can have that conversation, Tyler, how'd you do it? Et cetera, et cetera. So I use a lot of Class Kick because I can see their work. As you can see, I can see all the notations of their work. What I'm planning on doing as we move forward here, because I'm evolving my process, is you're going to see me assign for homework now on Schoology. You'll see everything I do right now is on Schoology. All right. So if you go back to my top of the page, you'll see there's my Algebra 2 book, there's the syllabus. So in Unit 1, I put a whole bunch of videos to watch just in case they forgot any of the topics. Well, I am now going to assign those for homework. And then I'm going to have them watch their 10 minutes or 11 minutes. So if I click linear inequality, and if you're doing this on their Schoology page, that'd be great. So if you go to their Schoology page, I got all these courses, but you'll see mine. Mine says Mr. Harkin. If you're an A day or B day, you click the algebra, there you pop in. Then you go to Unit 1. You go all the way down to videos to watch. Oh, let's say tomorrow's homework's elimination video. And then you go. You hit, it's 11 minutes. 11 minutes. And if they're taking notes, maybe it takes them 15. So yeah, I am requiring them to do a little work outside of my class. It's going to be, we're down about 40% of our curriculum, our time with the kids. So in order to make up some of that time, they're going to have to do, and I told them that after class or before class. So they watch the video, and the video's not awful. I'm not great at it, I'm getting better. But you can see it's me up in the top corner. It's just a little worksheet. I like the videos because, like I told you, you can pause You can rewind. You can do a bunch of things to get under control if I go too fast. And I know I move fast. So there you go. I moved. So you can see I do talk fast. I move fast. I have a lot of energy. In class, I'm like they call me like a tornado because I just constantly are moving around. But in this environment, it's a little tougher. So I like the videos. I think they're going to help me and the students a lot. So what's going to happen now is they're going to do the basics by watching and learning the material before class. And then in class, I can offer them class kick. And now we can do these hard problems together and we can break them up in segments. So that's kind of how I'm planning on running class as we move forward. When we start Algebra 2, we're testing this first review unit of Algebra 1 on Wednesday. So as we move forward, we're going to do, and I go slow. On the notes, we're going to go slow. We're going to take our time. We're going to make sure we do it. What's nice about the new model is now I can actually see them do problems. I can give them opportunities on Schoology. I can give them 20 minutes or 30 minutes or maybe 15 minutes and say, okay, guys, here's what you need to finish by. You got to watch the video for the next section, and then you have to see, and then you can see the questions get difficult. 22 is a really nice problem that they haven't seen, but they know how to do it. They just get all discombobbled because they see 3 variables and then they just give up. But now I'm hoping that the baseline knowledge is there from the video, and now they can, and maybe it's a 1-question prompt by me. Hey guys, you can do this. Ask yourself these questions. What do you do with the exponents on the top? Add, subtract, multiply, reciprocal. And then once you walk them through it, they can do a whole lot more with more difficult problems. Even 26 here is a really good problem that's really not that hard for them. And when we did that together, they're like, oh, Mr. Harkin, that was so easy. Yes, you can do that. And a lot of these I pull right off the SAT and ACT, so they get in the habit of seeing what type of problems they're getting on those types of tests. So that's kind of how we're going to move forward. My grade book, everything in my grade book is graded, and they can retake and redo as many times as they need to up to the test. So we take our test on Wednesday the 2nd, September 2nd. Anything before that, otherwise, what's the purpose? I need them to practice. I need them to have that opportunity. On my Schoology page, as you can see here, there's the Zoom link if they ever need it. I offer tutoring even on A days. My academic support day is a B day, but I'm available also on A days. So if they just got to go to that link and I'll be on. Other than that, we are in good shape. I will. So Schoology is kind of like the main thing. I do recommend the TI-84 Plus calculator. The sooner they get in their hands, the better. They can almost do all of Algebra 1. They just got to learn it. They're going to have to spend some time. I tell them all the time, if this was a phone, you guys would know how to use all those little cool features. So I put on my Schoology page graph and calculator videos. If they want to learn how to do it, they got to take an interest in that. Or they can come to me in tutoring, and I will show them in tutoring. Okay. Other than that, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, please email me. I'm easy to get a hold of. I sent a bunch of emails out, just reply to any of them. And I'm excited for a great year. Hopefully we get them back in school. That's best case scenario for me soon. If not, we're going to make it work. They're going to learn a lot. As long as they continue to do what if they put the time in, they're going to get a lot out of this course. All right. Enjoy the rest of your night, and let me know if you have any questions.